Good evening. Hello. Happy Wednesday. All of the above, all of the things. Let me know if you're here tuning in. Can I just double check we're live? Looks like we're live. Oh my goodness, all the things. Okay. Let's see. Hi there. Oh my goodness. How's everybody doing today, Wednesday? I have to tell you, I wasn't quite sure I would be here. I'm here, which is fantastic. I have gotten a little bit of a head cold, but I started to feel better. So I was like, okay, just a lot going on, all of the things. Hi, Karen. Hi, Beth. How is everybody doing? I should be live on Facebook too. Okay, I do see I'm here. All right. Good. I'm live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm going to just take my shoes off. Good evening, Anne. How is everybody doing? Um, y'all, it's my Christmas has sprung. The house is decorated as much as it's going to be decorated. So, three Christmas trees, four if you count this, and this guy is looking pretty full as well. So I'm really happy about that. Can you guys hear me and see me? All of the things. A little story time too. I got my tea. Hello in St. Louis, Missouri. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's the weather where everybody is at? It's really cold here. I mean, for me, it's like too long of a cold snap. And today I hurt my finger by lodging it between two rolling tables. Thank God it's not my painting hand, but this finger is not cooperating with me because I smashed it between two rolling tables. Um, so welcome, welcome, welcome. I just want to say thank you guys. I cannot believe it's December. I know it's well, Maria's like, it's very cold. I feel like it's not going to be as cold where I'm at versus where you're at. So I probably shouldn't say cold, but I feel like I have been, oh, thank you, Libby, for the stars. So sweet. Um, I've had quite a week. Thanksgiving was jam packed with family. I pulled it off. I pulled off the food, the decor, the seating, all of the things. I successfully pulled it off. And when I say pulled it off, literally, I pulled it off. Like, um, I'm not the hostess with the mostest, all of the things. I'm just not. And never have been. I'm an easy peasy, light and squeezy. I can tell when somebody does not like the fancy plasticware. But I only have a table setting for 8. I've downsized. I don't need a table setting for 12 people. So you want the table setting to match, it's going to be fancy plasticware because I'm not going to go out and buy new dishes for the world. I just am not. I okay. But beautiful family, all of the things. I'm trying to think of what I did this weekend that was monumental. My microwave broke on Thanksgiving. Thank God I didn't really need it. Didn't realize it broke until like yesterday, but it was popping the circuit breaker, changed the circuit breaker. It was the microwave. So changed the microwave out today. Maybe things happen in threes, and I'm going to be really mad because that microwave was in a bundle and now it looks different than the refrigerator and all of the things. Um, but it broke right after Thanksgiving. So then I got a head cold over the weekend and warming up soup on the stove top is not as fast as 2 minutes in a microwave. So anyway, wah wah. I know many people have it much worse, but finally figured out that it was the microwave. So got that changed out today. And then story time. Here's my story, everybody. Usually I start, what do you want to paint tonight? I want to hear what you want to paint. Watercolors, acrylics, ornaments. Just go ahead and fill my comments. And whatever flashes my fancy, that's what we're going to do. I logged in here at 7:28. I have to say a little story time, and this is maybe a dilemma. It's like trash or treasure. I'm going to let you decide. Trash or treasure? And I'm going to show you something. Do I tell you the story before I show you something? Hold on. Oh, that's the ceiling. I'm going to keep that. Okay, that right there. Do you see this lovely piece of furniture? Uh, just ignore this. It's humongous. Okay. I know treasure, so I'm not going to say trash. Don't even go there with that. Okay. So I'm going to give you a little story, and here's my dilemma. My father, my dad, has had this drafting table in his attic for a long while. And it's time where they get that down, because there's going to be a time where we can't get that down. We can't. It's so heavy. It's an antique and truly a treasure. Like, it's a treasure to me. But sometimes furniture can also be a pain in the boop boop. So anyway, my dad got that down out of the attic, and it's been something. It's actually a very important piece of furniture from our family, and so we got it down with the help of the neighbor, which was so fantastic because it's all iron and wrought iron, cast iron, and it came from Ford. Well, my biological grandfather. I don't know how much you need to hear, but he passed away. I never met him. I met my second grandfather who married my grandmother, but my original grandfather, that's his original drafting table. Now, I myself did go into drafting and construction, and so I had a drafting table. So the cover that's sitting on top of it is actually from my old drafting table, but that is a drafting table that we put together. Oh, I did show it. Sorry. Here, I'll show it again. There you go. It is cast iron, and it is gorgeous. It's adjustable. This is like where you put your feet. It's super comfortable. It fits me. This is the lowest it goes. It has all the original pinpoints in it. So interesting. Now I either get to keep it or like sell it. It doesn't really fit in my studio per se, but I don't know, with some moving and some changing, and actually where I sit right now, if you guys don't know it, it's like a kitchen island and there's drawers. I can't put my feet underneath it. There is going to be a time where my back hurts. I could actually stand up with that. I could hook lighting to it. So we put it together with the intent that, we've got, I'll discuss it with family or sell it or whatever. But oh my God, once we put it together, and obviously, I looked up the value of this. Of course, something's only worth the value somebody will pay. So if somebody in Pennsylvania wants it, I'm not shipping that to them. Weighs 400 pounds. It is literally no less than 200. I don't know how much it weighs. You can't move it. It's not on wheels. Like, I would never be able to move it. I'm wondering how I move it, even though we put it together. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to work from it from the next couple of weeks. But I don't know. It actually just sits super high. But I'd be able to slide. I tested out my chair. I'd be able to. I mean, I sit here like this. See, I can't put my legs under this, so I sit like this. You know, it's not very comfortable. I mean, I'm comfortable, but I don't know. I wasn't going to keep it at all. Well, once we put it together, I just wanted to see if how much it needs to be fixed up. Oh God, I know. But sometimes, like, you know what? We were putting it together. I'm like, woo! No wonder they went to cheap furniture. You can't put this stuff together anymore. But we had diagrams, so anyway, so funny how something so endearing, but like this is the base of it, and that wheel. Thank God we had the pictures. Um, so we had it all together. We have it all together now. Um, and I have a chair that's made for it. I have the chair I'm sitting on is actually a chair for an architecture table because it's the one I had to mine, but I sold mine when I got out of college and I was dirt poor. Should have kept it. Anyway, that's my minor dilemma. I mean, it's such a great table. I'm going to try and work from it, but if it doesn't really fit my motif in here, everything is white. I also don't want to, and I thought about it. I'd have to buy a piece of glass for the top and cover it because it has all the original like pinholes. It was really literally a Ford drafting table. You think about what came from that in the 1930s, 40s, 50s. But my grandfather, I guess, got to buy it when he retired. So, or anyway, I don't want to like I don't want to I thought about redoing it, but if I redo it, I'll devalue it, which is crazy. Um uh Jean said, I always wondered why there was an overhang on my work table. Could you replace the countertop with something wider? No, it's an IKEA inexpensive piece of furniture. I could put a piece of wood over the top of it. But I just never have. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what amazing things come from there. I'm gonna move it. I don't know how I'm gonna move it. I am gonna move it, and then it just seems to me like such a big part of my history, and we just got it together. Hence, I smashed my finger between two tables, that being one of them, and so crazy, but it's such I'm not an antique person either. Like as far as antiques go, no, I don't even have plates for more than I do have the silverware that I registered for my wedding. That why on God's green earth did I register for silverware? But I did. I've used it twice. Anyway, you could donate to Ford Museum in your grandfather's name if you choose not to keep it. I could, but I know that that museum is located in, I believe, Dearborn, Michigan, or Henry Ford Museum, and I'd have to drive it up there. So, or contact them. But definitely could. I'm gonna look it up. I started doing research on these particular drafting tables. I so appreciate you guys. Um, you should keep it when you extend your studio. Maybe that could be a better space for it. Maria, yeah. I do have to say a funny story for those of you who attended my in-person retreat and virtually. Do you guys know that I put a heater in the extended space where the bathroom is? Did y'all know there was a heater in the bathroom? Yep, right in the wall. You flip the switch, and that place is like the Sahara Desert. It's warmer than heck. I'm laughing because nobody likes to go out into my little extension where the bathroom is, and I put a heater out there and I warmed up the space, but could have warmed up the bathroom with the wall heater that has been there the entire time. The entire time. I have to be, I know for if I donate it like to the museum, I'm going to look up the research on that because I think I have to prove that it came from there. And we thought we had verification that it did because I did look up the museum. We'd looked it up a while ago, but I need to verify that it came from there. My grandfather worked there a long time ago. Anyway, yeah. So just so you know, when I come in here during the day and it's 40 outside, I go out there and flip the little switch and it heats up in a jiffy. Oh, is that not the weirdest thing that yeah, helping my sister get tubs down from her attic, but living the draft, yeah, living the drafting table story. Keep it, convince my sister to purge some of her 56 tubs. Getting my flights of stairs in. Joanne, tell her to get rid of it. Oh my God, get rid of it. Now, when I moved, it was felt so great to purge. Okay, that's my story time. That's what I was doing, was putting together a drafting table because we wanted to see if all the parts were there and see if it works and it's adjustable and all the things. It is. It's so funny. It's so adjustable that the Jolly Green Giant could work at it, which I'm not really understanding why it goes that tall. I don't know many draft. Oh, I take that back. Dumb. It's a drafting table. The front goes down. Forget it. Forget I said that. Hey. Okay. So I am going to share what I have been working on. If you're a member of your Artful Journey, by the way, we have morning meditation on Monday. And I have been painting. This whole tree is covered either by ornaments that were donated or given to me, gifted to me. Very sweet. There's still time to donate to that. Look at this. Oh my golly. It's like resin on there. If you're a member of your Artful Journey, those lessons are in there. So is this one. This one is watercolor. Oh, my nose is just running. Just running. This one is also watercolor. It's just been so delightful. It is so delightful. I have 3 trees decorated in my house. Ultimately, this is supposed to go in my house. I have another favorite. They're all favorites of mine. Mm, there we go. Anyway, um, thank you so much if you have donated to the cause. Eh, Saturday morning. Did I say Sunday morning? It's Saturday morning. I keep jacking this up. It is Saturday morning. Is it the 6th? Yes. Did I say Sunday? Sorry. Okay. Lots of new stuff in the shop. These cute hats. I just wore mine yesterday. I have them in 3 colors. I just dropped one. Do, 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 do. Yep. So nice. I beat my mother putting the Christmas decorations up. Not that it's a competition, but I feel like everything should be a little bit of a competition. How cute are you? It's so great. I sold a bunch of these, and a lot of people are buying them as gifts. So I have them in teal, and I have them in this maroon burgundy color. Gal, I've just been filling orders. I'm all caught up tonight. Okay, I'm all caught up. What time Saturday morning? 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I want to say, which is nice. I moved it Saturday morning. 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will stop saying any other date than Saturday at 10:30. And then Monday, I needed to get everything done early in the month. I am going to have a bunch of people here for Christmas. Booked my boys, trying to talk my daughter into coming, but she'll be returning from Europe. May not want to get on a plane to Raleigh, North Carolina. My cousin, her husband, their 4-year-old, my uncle, and then I just have other family coming in. So it's going to be a busy time. And I thought, why not get this all, your Artful Journey, the lives done earlier in the month? So I actually got content out early, so I was pretty happy. And I already have the plan for January. Super excited. Okay. Mm. I am I am going through a little bit of what I would call not a rut because I'm still creating a ton. I made the ornaments for my tree in the house. I have a color scheme going with all my trees. I've been painting ornaments here. But as far as like other original, just feeling like things are happening, I haven't been feeling it. So I pulled out two journals, three journals actually, so I can show those. And then as I'm discussing them, this is a mixed media handmade journal. I believe I'm going to do an art journal tonight. This is a watercolor art journal. So if I do watercolors, I'll do this one. This is also a watercolor journal, but I'm currently working in this one. I need to veer away and just kind of, I don't know, just escape for a little bit. Um, in my journal. Not necessarily Christmas themed. If it happens to be holiday themed, great. If it doesn't, I'm not going to lose my mind. Um, but I just want to hear, do you want watercolors or acrylics? And I'm just going to take a moment to gauge your responses because Saturday, I believe I'll be doing ornaments, and Monday, I'll be doing ornaments. And then my tree is going to be full because I got to get some tinsel for this bad boy or something. I don't know. I got to get something else on it. And for those of you who say, well, what do you practice before you go live? Nope, nothing. I just create from the space I'm in. Okay. Da, 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 da. Just going to give this, let it roll for a minute. Ooh, let's see. Watercolor, watercolor, acrylic, watercolor, acrylic, watercolors, 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 watercolors. I think I'm going to do watercolors. This journal will be available, so we can go back to that. You can send an email to help@yourartfuljourney.com. Oh, that was easy, peasy, light and squeezy. Somebody wanted me to paint Christmas cards. I have a couple of classes and workshops doing Christmas cards. Um, I'm just gonna take a little break. And we did like Christmas trees last week in ornament form. So that can be moved over to a Christmas card. Look at that. All right. But I just gotta let it go. Let it go. Well, watercolors won. I can see that. All righty. Watercolors won. I'm going to grab some half-inch tape just because this journal is, oh my God, I've painted 964,000 poinsettias. I don't know that that's going to come out tonight. Yeah, United States shipping only. You need to email Anne. Um, this is probably not going to be Christmas themed. I apologize. Sometimes I go right into the holiday season and sometimes I avoid it. Um, so sometimes all right, just Tracy, do your thing. What if it kind of had poinsettia characteristics? I always say that and then somehow I get it in my brain and then I start painting it. All right, you just do your thing, Tracy. God, now something just crossed across. You know what? Just get it out just in case. Do, 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 do. I don't know if this would work. Right when I delay for a minute. I'm going to get the classic set out, and then the other set I'm going to get is Odyssey. I think this is the one with all the tree. Yeah, just in case. All right. What about something from my vacation? Oh, God, no, I went to a water park with a 4-year-old, and that's where I think I got this cold. There wasn't anything real scenic from my vacation if you don't count the Longhorn Stadium and a water park for children that I think I came home with this cold. Give your watercolors. That was I just went to Austin and it was a working vacation. I worked and then I vacationed. But I can't think of anything in Austin that I saw that I would go, I need to paint that. I planted 400 tulip bulbs in the last 2 weeks. 400. It's like 9 acres of land. 400? I feel like that takes up so much space. Maybe I'm way wrong. Can you put them close together? I just thought of something and I don't know if it's going to work. Should. Okay, hold on. It should. I'm just debating if I mix that, would I need green and would I need white? You know what? There's green and there's white. And I have gold. Does anybody see a theme? Red, white, gold. I don't know if this would work, but I'm going to try it. What would the background be? Red and green? Hold on. Um uh, I already took Zycam and I also took Airborne. I take that when I'm vacationing. So I've already done the thing. So I'm on the tail end of this. I'm feeling better. All right. I'm just debating if this would end up being like a Christmas card or a Christmas tree or a poinsettia and if it would work with acrylic paint. Like I would have to work pretty dang fast. I'm going to try something. If it doesn't work, this was free. My idea is to do, whoops, a background in watercolor. And then come down and do a Christmas tree in acrylic paint that's going to kind of separate. We're going to try it. It just flashed through my brain. So the only way I'm going to know if this works is if I try it. And I can't use this brush. I know, crazy, but that's the only way I'm going to know if this works. Oh, yes, I can use this brush for the beginning part because it's going to be watercolors. But what I'm going to do is center stuff. And it's going to be coming off of here. And then there's going to be a Christmas tree that I hope is going to somewhat stay together. I don't know if this is going to work, but if it doesn't, then I will move and go to another country. Hopefully, oh, I got to start my camera because if it does work, this will look pretty cool. If it doesn't work, then I'll look silly. But you know what? Girl's ready to take a chance here. Oh, alrighty. Who's ready? And by the way, I asked if I should paint in watercolors or acrylics, and then I just decided, what the heck? I am just gonna paint with both. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna use a larger brush. I just decided. I'm gonna go pretty wet, larger brush, I'm going to go like red, white, green kind of thing, yellow, the crazy holiday colors. I'm not a big holiday painter. Seasonal type painter is kind of hard for me, but sometimes I even surprise myself. So, and I'm going to just pre-wet this a little bit. I don't know if it's going to work. This is a ginormous brush. It could be smaller. It doesn't have to be this big, but I don't know. Okay, I wet my watercolors. I'm going to and that's going to be my starting point. I'm going to work a little bit. Oh, I don't have a lot of yellow. Geez, I don't have a lot of yellow. Okay, I'm going to just start this. This is what I'm going to do. Oh, boy, I could use some richer green here. It's beginning to look a lot like. I don't know if this is going to work. I've done this before. I've done this technique before. Some of you may recognize it. Okay. I'm just going to go off the paper. Oops. Sorry if somebody does buy this. I just went off there. No, 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 no. Okay. I do not want to start making mud, so let's not do that. It's just going to be a rainbow of colors. Now, if this demo ends up being 4.2 seconds, that's not going to really be effective. But then again, that's the demo. Okay. Do, 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 do. I had hoped, now don't use the same watercolor brush, that I would be able to, if this does not work, I'll just paint something else. It won't be the end of the world. This is Extreme Sheen Gold. I can add some white if I need to. I don't know. I was going to start at the top. Oh, she's doing it, babe. She's doing it, babe. What happens is the acrylic displaces. Look at that. Oh my God. Now I want to it displaces the watercolor. And I'm going to dry this really quick. Hold on. But I'm going to intently, by the way, I might just paint a couple of these. Oh, golly. Oh my God. It's doing what I thought it would do. I swear, sometimes I love experimentation. Now I'm going to take another brush and just swoop a little bit, swoop out. I didn't go all the way to the edge. My gal. Got a lot of water happening. Do 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 do. I love it. Love it. Okay. It did what I thought it was going to do. But now I'm going to, oh yeah. So um, I just this was what I felt like painting. And by the way, I could just flip the page and start painting something else. I am going to take a little bit of watercolor here. Oops, not attached to that. Do I have any brown? Well, that's a trunk if you don't know what that is. And then I'm going to, there's going to be some ornaments on this tree. It's weird that that just flashed into my brain. Oh, maybe I'll take this green color. I do have to make sure some of this is dry because If you have 10 to 15 minutes in the day, you have more than enough time to kind of just grab a journal and just do some. This is a green, what color? Rustic Wilderness. I might have to, not doing much, so it's going to do more when I do this. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to add a little down here. Oh, actually, I like it. I'm just coloring in. My sound keeps cutting off. Does somebody want to verify that? Not that I don't trust you. Oh my God. Now I am going to take, go. I don't know if I want white snow falling or just want the gold in the background, but I'm loving the gold. I just am loving it. So let's see how well this shows up. I'm going to wet this down a little bit. This is going to Karen. Oh, okay. Could be me moving around. Could be me moving around. I feel like there needs to be some ornaments on this tree. And a little star. How am I going to draw a star? Oh, stars are so hard for me to draw. Let's see if I can do it. Okay. This is not a very little brush. I need a little brush. Well, you know what? Who wanted the Christmas ornaments? I kind of, or the, what do you call it? What do you call those things? Cards. Christmas cards. I did it without even knowing it. You could do this for a Christmas card. Oh, fades with movement. Okay, I'm going to move this down. Sorry about that. I wonder if there's a way to turn it up. Hold on. Oh, wait, maybe that's me. Hold on. Okay, now ornaments. I'm not going to be precise with this. Hopefully, I'll just speak up. I'll just yell. Boy, you guys, I kind of feel weird that but that's just what came out. That whole little thing. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm looking for my little foam detailer brush. Karen, what color would you like your ornaments? We're taking orders today. They're going to be little. Oh, there we are. They're going to be dots. They're not going to be like major. Yeah, I enjoyed that so much. I like the way it's separated. Okay, Jean and Joanne, there seems to be a discrepancy amongst the sisters. Is it 30 plus boxes? The number we were told was 56 tubs. I feel like there is a big difference between 30 plus and 56. Okay, audio sounds great. Okay, that was me. Totally me. I'll just speak up. So fun. Okay, Kimberly wanted the ornaments. Okay, or the Christmas cards. Good. Well, I feel like she counted. It's a lot. Do we have what color we would like the ornaments? Gal, I just know I don't want them to stick out too much. Like I don't want them to be brazenly bold. I almost want them to be teal with a hint of glitter. Look at this. This is called aquamarine. Well, we're going to try this. The person who bought the book isn't speaking up, so she's going to get what she got. No, but I'm going to cover them. I'm going to base them in teal. I can always add a color, by the way. I know that's as simple as what I'm making an ornament right now. But I'm going to top them with, this is going to be topped. It's like a extreme sheen, but it's an aqua color. So it'll have that same sheen. That pretty little sheen. Oh, I think I got another color that's like red. I mean, when she looks at this, she's going to think of me because she knows I love teal. Do I have, oh, I have green. Ooh, what's this color? Garnet. So that's like red. So do I have red in here? Cadmium red. Can you please remove the comment? Oh, why is that there? Yes, I can. Sorry, I don't know why that was there. I didn't know that that was there. I'll talk to my people. Oh, I feel like this should have been a little more burgundy, but that's okay. Thank you for that. It's funny because I saw it and I thought my mouse button was over something, and I thought, oh, okay, this is going to make it. Sorry about that. I'll talk to my production people. Oh, wait a minute. My production people is me. You're welcome. Sorry about that. Didn't know it was there. I don't know how I clicked it on, but it really meant a lot to me to have that comment on there. That's going to be so great for my video editor who has to edit that out. Um, I think I clicked something to do that. So, because it's on, yeah, that was me, by the way. We're not gonna, yeah, that was totally me. It was through my program, not through Facebook. Okay. She gonna love me tomorrow. Tracy, what the heck was this? I don't know. It was a comment. No, it was through my, yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Okay. I'm just, I'm just, you know, I can't stop myself sometimes, and that's okay. When you're worried about doing something, um, just do it. Just have fun, um, and do it. I don't know. I think we're all, Oh, and now I just changed my mind about one more other thing. Why? Because I get to. Why? Because it's my party and I will paint if I want to. Paint if I want to. Okay. You would paint too if you do. Okay. Here we go. This is just white acrylic paint because I'm just doing it on my work surface because I'm being lazy right now. Why not? Have a little bit of a snowy background. I changed my mind, and I have every right to do that. Okay. It's funny, sometimes I look up at the screen and I'm like, you know what? This needs a little bit of something, and I don't know what it is. By the way, this could be a Christmas card. My Christmas card to Karen. Yeah, a softer bottom. Wish I had one of those. So all I did was take a little bit of white paint here and just my stencil brush and just whisk that in there. I don't know why. Just a little bit of a softer bottom. Something relaxing, something festive. You know what I don't want to do is get any paint on this book for this lovely lady. So I'm going to be really careful and just take that away. Stop using my work surface as a palette. So remember that was watercolor paint that I did the background and I just went and just swooped out. And while the paint is wet, I went in and used the gold paint and just went back and forth. And what that does is the acrylic in there, it makes the watercolors separate. It's kind of a cool effect. So easy Christmas card. Very easy Christmas card. But I did mine in an art journal and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the process. I'm going to sign my piece of artwork with a pen that is located over here because I moved all my stuff today to work. Ooh, do, 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 do. Okay, there we go. I'm going to hold this up just a little bit because what I like the most about it is the texture that's in it. There we go. Okay. And by the way, somebody said I would use the gold to splatter. I did use the gold to splatter. Do you mean down here? Because I kind of agree with you if that's what you meant, but I already took the tape off. Well, you know what? I kind of like the thought of putting a little bit of gold in there and making it softer. How about that? You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. And I had gold left over. Hold on. You ever feel like sometimes you're just overthinking stuff and you're like, okay, and I don't want to get, ooh, I'm going to see if this works. Oh, oh, oh. I did splatter with gold, so there is gold splatter in there, but I'm kind of liking softening up the white down here. So just give me a sec. I'm busy. You know, I like how this, oh yeah, that softens up the white. You know, kind of multi-layered down there. What time is it? 8:20. I'm not even late. By the way, there is a cute stencil that Dare to Be Artsy has, and it's called Wacky Boxes, and it makes cute Christmas little presents. And anyway, I'm going to take this off now because I just keep adding stuff to it. And normally when the tape comes off, I say I'm done, but I do like that. I like it softened up the white a little bit and made it a little more dimensional. All right, see, I'm listening. I hear you. Here we go. Yeah, I would put some presents and stuff under there, but here we go. That was kind of a fun little process. And would make a really cute Christmas card. I will leave all of this stuff out. I didn't use this, so this can go back. And if you have any questions, I'm just going to hang around for a second while I'm cleaning up. But I do want to thank you guys so much. It was an amazing week. I did a Black Friday sale. Y'all did some shopping. I did finally catch up. I'm going to put this away because I feel like I covered that up. You wouldn't even know I used it. And I did not really even use, no, oh, I kind of did. Don't want to lie. You guys, thank you very much for joining me. Karen, I will send off a little invoice um, that is for the journal. And look at that. Okay. And I want to thank you guys. Have a wonderful evening. I will be here next week. In fact, I'm here all December, bringing the family in. They're all coming to see me, which is fantastic. You know what I realized? You own a big house. I used to own not a big house, but a larger home in California. You know, people came and visited, but not all at once. I moved to North Carolina. I guess it's proximity. I moved to North Carolina and, 2 or 3 bedrooms. Actually, I have 2 bedrooms where you could sleep, 3 if you count my office. And now everybody wants to come see me. What? We're going to be putting, uh, is it Janine? I believe you messaged me the other night and I never answer Messenger. I would like to thank you for your message. I read those messages to my team and it reminded me of what I do and why I love it so much. And that came at a moment when I really needed it. So I want to thank you for that inspiration. You guys, if that was you, if it wasn't, then just say it was you and take credit for it. Thank you guys. I'll be here next Wednesday. We'll probably go, I think Wednesday before Christmas. I will be taking that day off. Um, so I'll be live next week, and I love you guys too. I'll be back next week, and I believe the week after, and then I'll take off the Wednesday before Christmas. I don't know when Christmas is. Today I had an argument with somebody who debated the 2025 and 2026 calendar with me, and I was right, which is never correct. But I was like, I'm not going to argue, but I feel like you're looking at the 2025 calendar. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will keep you posted on what happens with my drafting table. Talk to y'all soon.